Hey guys, so I had a really cool realization. So I've been doing a 21-day somatic experiencing challenge from calm to aliveness with Dr. Amy Abigan. And I just wanted to share what happened to me in these last 20 minutes or so. Now I did all of this in about 20 minutes, including the shower. So I'm gonna read here. So I decided to do what I feel in the morning, like what I wake up feeling. Today, I was very tired and achy, stiff, tense, numb, and irritable. Teddy nursed quite a bit, and getting into the nursing position all the time at night is really tough on my body, as I'm sure many of you nursing moms understand that it just takes a really big toll. And the bigger he gets, the harder it is, even at nighttime. So I decided to try to figure out what will ease that numbing feeling and make me feel alive and have a little bit more energy. So I did quite a bit of stuff. First I did orienting, which is basically looking around the room, even the ceiling, under anything if you have the time. If not, just a good scanning, making sure that the environment is safe. Even just doing that, I get a deep breath. So I feel my ribs expand and there's just like a settling, calming feeling in my chest. And then I used some essential oils. My favorites are frankincense and lavender, and I put them kind of on my chakra points. And it was just gave me a really deep, calming feeling. Oh, sorry, before that I did my shower. So I did orienting and then shower, and I was just really focusing on the warmth of the water hitting my skin. Then I did the essential oils, and then I went to my acupressure mat, which is this guy. And at first I put like a few toes on. I try and do it. Before I would just put my whole foot on it. And now that I've learned like that could bring me back into the freeze response. So I do very slowly. So I did a few toes, and I went to the pad of my foot, and then just the ridge of my midfoot, and that felt perfect. So I had both feet like that. And again, just more settling. And then I felt a need to put a hand on my heart while doing the acupressure mat, and then a hand like right below my diaphragm. And really great breaths from that. And then my body kind of started to unwind a little bit. So this is with like myofascial release that I feel a lot. It just starts to kind of move on its own. Basically getting kinks out because the body is so intelligent, it knows where to go, and I don't have to think about it, which is the best part. And then I was called to do some Qigong practices that I just learned yesterday from the Mind Valley Summit, which is fingernail rubbing. Which is going like this really quickly. And it just brought a really big heat to my body, and it felt really good. And then the dragon pose. So standing up, I guess you could do it sitting. You move your hands to one side, and then you look to the other, and back center. And I only had to do this a couple times, and then my hands just kind of stayed here. It's like, okay, you're done, but that was good enough. And yeah, and then I thought I was pretty much done. And I went into my room and was like, wait, let me try one more thing. So I covered my eyes. Just holding it here, finding a good pressure point for you with the pad of your hand, heel of your hand. And so I was holding that, and I did. I felt that good settling, the good warmth, and what came up was a little bit of grief and sadness. That part of me does not want to nurse anymore. And I felt this for a long while. I nursed Maddie until she was 25 months, and Teddy's now 18 months. And, you know, I've been pregnant or nursing now for the last 4.5 years. You know, I feel like my body is just kind of done. But that's only part of me. And I'm excited to learn, because I'm doing a parts course next, that there's a part of me that really, really wants to stop. But there's a part of me that just finds the ease in it, the connection, the love. So it's a big battle, and I'm excited to dive into that. I will definitely ask Dr. Amy how to help me work through that. And so then I felt a knot come into my stomach. The grief, sadness had passed. And so I had to hold my stomach, and kind of like a push up and then a push in, like really good holding. And that, because I knew, like, it's gonna take time to wean. You know, it's a big process. And luckily with Maddie, I was already pregnant, so I basically had no milk left. And I started having like really violent reactions, like almost feeling like sexually abused, which I've had a medical abuse when I had a vaginal exam one time, which was completely out of my mind. I completely, like, obviously disassociated from it, and one day it came up. But that's the only experience that I've had. But I felt this like violent body reaction. I was like, okay, now it is time to stop. So I haven't had that really visceral reaction to nursing Teddy yet. And, you know, I probably shouldn't wait for it either, but just to know that it's going to take time to wean, and that, you know, it's a process. Like everything in life, it's a process. So while I'm holding my stomach, the last thing I did was drinking water. I had a cup of water right by me. I was like, you know what, I'm going to drink some water. And really, really cool thing happened. I instantly heard and felt my heartbeat, which is one of the signs that I've noticed has really slipped away. I can never feel the beating of my heart or the sound of it if I try, like in meditation or just when I'm really still. I can't hear it anymore, or I couldn't at least. And it was amazing. I could even feel like hear the whooshing sound. I could feel the vibration in my chest. So huge win today. And so I'm going to try and do this journal multiple times a day. How I'm feeling in the afternoon, how I'm feeling right before bed, and what I've done. And hopefully have this really cool catalog of my journey, and just to put, you know, some evidence to it. So I hope to share with you, maybe I'll share again tonight how I felt in the morning and how I'm feeling at night. And just to see where gaps may come into play. You know, I feel like I do these things, but I don't put it on paper so I can actually see what has helped, how I felt. You know, I'm not a very good cataloger, so I am going to work on it. So I'm going to say I am a good researcher, which, you know, it's kind of my background, so I should be. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope that some of that may help you to just start seeing what helps you feel more alive, right? Because I was feeling really numb before all of this. And again, it took like 20 minutes. I know it sounded like a lot, but my showers are pretty short. They're usually like 5 to 8 minutes, I'd say. And I've timed them quite a bit because I know how the kids will react when I'm showering. So I know I have a specific time frame. And yeah, just from there, it's getting quicker. You know, when I first started the 21 days ago, it took a bit longer to do exercise, but it's amazing how quickly the body adapts. So anyway, thank you for listening again. Love to you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.